Hi, this is Melissa Muniz again, and today I'm going to show you 4 exercises that are Pilates and Barre based. They are definite exercises that a dancer would go to keep themselves toned and long and technique based. It'll also keep them nice and focused and up on the awareness of where they are. You'll find that you'll look at them and you'll watch me doing them and you might think, oh, that doesn't look too hard, I could probably do that. And then you put yourself into the situation, and that's the beauty of these exercises. So for these, you're only going to be between a 4 and a 5. The lower that the tower is, the harder. The higher, the easier and more support that you're going to have, okay? So I'm only going to need my tow bar today, and you're going to use it for all of it. So you can extend yourself all the way out, bring your feet up onto the bar. This first one is bridge with a battement kick and a bicycle. Lay down, bringing your tush to the end and long fingers. Resist the urge to ever grab the bottom. You're going to bend and you're going to come all the way down, closing the glide board. You want to place your feet to where it's low arch, high heel, legs together, shoulders back. Take a deep inhale. On an exhale, sink the ribs and the abs and roll yourself up into a nice bridge. Readjust how you need to. Try to stay in a nice neutral spine. You're going to give 2 extensions just to prepare yourself to how this feels. And then on the second one, once the glide board closes, take that right or left leg up into the air. As you bend and extend your left leg, you're going to start doing a battement kick with your right. Use your exhale to bring the leg up. Inhale to bring the leg down. As soon as that leg comes off of the bar, you're going to really feel your entire back body fire on. When you've done as many as you want, you're going to go right into a nice bicycle. Breathe. If you want to take your arms off of the glide board, you can, but really, you don't need it. The lower you bring the tower, the harder it's going to be. When you're all done, close the board, place your foot back on the bar, and melt your spine, growing the crown of your head away from your melting spine. Good. Extend your legs, come on up, and close. Second is long back stretch. This is a very classic exercise. Most people do it with the knuckles forward facing the tower. I was taught to learn how to do things all different ways, just in case you find yourself in life in a situation with your hands back and you never trained for it, so therefore you couldn't get yourself up. I personally prefer the knuckles back. But if you're new to this and you don't have a lot of strength in your upper shoulder girdle, your lower shoulder blades, keep it with the knuckles forward. And that's what we'll do today. So you're going to bring your hands facing the tower, thumbs with fingers, long legs. You're in an L shape right here. So this is wrong, this is right. The initiation of the breath and the pelvis is what starts the glide board moving. Take a deep inhale, exhale, up to a long back stretch. The further out you go, the harder it's going to be, so be careful. Bend your elbows, scoop back into neutral spine, and exhale up. Pay attention to the position of your shoulders. To reverse it, you're going to bend, exhale, straighten the elbows, and pull the pelvis back into neutral. I would probably do about 5 one way and reverse 5 the rest. Please pay attention to this. If you don't think you're doing it, have someone look at you and they will tell you your shoulders are protracting forward. You're trying to correct this by strengthening your back body to open you up. And this is going to be the first thing that you're not going to realize that you're doing, and it's crucial. If you're doing the exercises all the time this way, this is literally how your body's going to build. This is bad. So let's open up, form. Okay. Next one is going to be standing thigh stretch facing the tower. I love a thigh stretch. And if you look at any of my other blogs, I have a bunch of different versions of thigh stretch because I think they're fabulous. This one is really great because you're actually having to control a lot of your body. So like the other ones, the lower your foot, the harder. The higher your foot, the easier, okay? I'm going to stand up onto the glide board facing the tower. I'm going to place my left foot mid-glide board directly underneath my hip socket. The right foot goes back onto the toe bar in the line of my hip socket. Be careful not to place it too out or too across. We're trying to get a balanced, healthy body, right? Not create more injuries. And you're going to extend out and you're going to get yourself here in a nice lunge. So your left leg is in a good 90 degrees. My back leg, as you can see, is fully extended. I'm pressing through my heel. Super important. The opposition of my crown of my head going towards the tower is my heel pressing back. Squeeze your tush. If you feel that bringing yourself onto your flat hand doesn't give you enough extension through your upper body, then you can do what I do and I go to my knuckles. Try to keep your abs off of your thigh, long neck, shoulders back. Exhale, straighten your front leg, and then inhale, bend. As you're stretching that front leg, please be careful of not doing this with your shoulders, right? Again, we're trying to create a strong, balanced body. Exhale. And once you've done as many of those on that leg that you want, I'm going to show you the transition. So the normal transition will be just to close the glide board and switch legs. A little more advanced, come back down to the palm of the hand, keep the board open. You're going to take that left leg up, you're going to take that right leg and bring it through. That takes a lot of control. So please, please be aware of yourself. If you need a support, have someone spot you. So now you can see on this side that this hip is down. Instantly, I'm feeling it through my back leg, foot directly under my knee and my hip. And then exhale, inhale back, exhale, inhale back. Close the board and gently step off. Because these exercises are so based off of a lot of support, don't rush through it. Take your time because I don't want you to pull something. I don't want you to fall. I like that exercise because it kind of mimics, let's say you're out in the world and you slip. Whether it's ice or whatever you slip on. When you go to slip off of one foot, what usually happens, one leg goes one way, the other leg stays or goes the other way. And normally people aren't strong and stretched out enough in their growing and in their hips, and they yank it. So that really helps you kind of understand and teach the body that in those times, this is how to hold it together. Love it. Okay, the last one is another favorite. I'm going to keep saying they're all my favorites because I love them all. That's why I'm doing them. You're going to come back behind the toe bar. This is a Superwoman, Superman dive with glide board press. I'm going to come all the way down to the glide board. Again, the lower the hands, the harder. The higher the hands, the easier. You're going to have your thighs rested right around the meat of the thigh, just below the pelvis. If this is too hard for you, place a pillow or a pad there for your thighs until you get used to it. So you're going to bring yourself up till you're in a nice plank, strong legs behind you, abs pulled in. Then you're going to go ahead and open the glide board. Now you're going to bend your elbows and your upper body goes down as your lower body goes up. This is wrong. Watch my lower back. So wrong. That's hurtful. This is right. Strong abs controlled. This is wrong. Shoulders here. This is right. Shoulders nice and down. The opposition of my crown of my head reaching are the tips of my toes stretching. So I'm going to extend my arms and I'm in a big Superwoman dive. I'm going to bend my elbows and extend. To make this harder, you can either lower the tower or you can place a weight plate at the top of your glide board to make it heavier. Exhale. One more. When you're done, straighten your arms, come back into your plank, slowly lower your feet, close the board, and just give a slight round over to stretch your back. Breathe and slowly stack your spine. Don't rush it. One vertebra at a time. So you're standing up nice and tall. And that is it. I know some of you are going to watch it and you're going to think it looks easy until you get into the position. And all you guys out there, just because it says dance, Pilates, and Barre, do not pass it up and think that it's not for you. Because I promise you, it is for you. Most of you are tight and you think that strength is only based off of building. But what good are your muscles if they're not functionable? So have a good time, be safe, be mindful of your body, and until next time, bye-bye.